wrestling fans. I am your host Gina J here, back with an update to the latest video that I just uploaded. I had recorded that video last night, and we have a few updates since then. So I wanted to kind of come on and give you guys what the latest and breaking news, so to speak, and rumors are. First of all, Mike and Maria Kanellis. I had reported last night that sources were saying that Mike and Maria Kanellis had requested their release. Now, that was a big reportedly. Maria Kanellis actually went on Twitter today addressing the rumors. She was actually replying back to a fan that was saying that she was leaving the company, but she addressed the rumors to her and her husband leaving through a tweet stating, "Everyone thinks that they know everything. It's social media, not an autobiography." This is incredibly cryptic to me, just because she doesn't actually flat out say that they're not leaving. She doesn't really address whether or not they requested their release or not. So this is still kind of a touchy-feely subject where we're just going to have to wait and see. I can definitely see why they would want to leave, but I could also see benefits to them staying as well. So this is one that we're going to have to pay close attention to. Also, the Revival had been reported that they were close to asking for the release. However, news came out today from sources that said they're not really sure if they actually are getting close to asking for the release, but they do know that the Revival has requested to do more NXT matches. And anybody who's been paying attention to what Triple H has been saying, Triple H actually went on and stated what the future of WWE is going to be. And it's a lot of mixing and matching from NXT to the main roster. As you all know, NXT is basically its own brand now. It's no longer a beginner's entrant to the main roster type scenario. So it's no longer developmental is what I'm trying to say. But so in that sense, having the Revival go back to NXT makes a lot of sense, because it would be able to utilize them and a lot of other people, tag teams, whatnot, that are not being utilized on the main roster, while still being technically part of that main roster scene. And they'd be able to actually get out and wrestle and have great matches until that main event match comes that's calling their name. So that's another one that we will have to wait and see what is going to happen with them. Funny thing is, it's been reported today by numerous different sources that the WWE is supposedly telling people that if they can show on paper an offer from another company, that they'll beat it, possibly even double it on the spot if they sign to the company immediately. Now, if this is true, this is basically telling me that WWE is a little bit more worried about other promotions like AEW and New Japan and other smaller promotions than they want to let on, because I have never heard of WWE doing this. Of course, they are a business. They are going to want to act upon getting all of the talent that they possibly can. However, I also see this in a negative light, as they're hoarding people. They already have an amazing talent on both main roster and NXT, and for them to be hoarding talent like this and not really having anywhere for them to go or anything to do with them is just not only incredibly selfish, but it's making the fans suffer in the long run, because that talent is going to be sitting there and be useless. So for them to do this versus letting them go to other promotions like ROH, New Japan, AEW, and utilizing their talents is something that I just really do not agree with. But I understand their business perspective of it, and it does make sense from a business point of view. Other WWE news, Nikki Cross and Killian Dain actually made it official. They got married. I had no idea that these two were actually dating, but apparently they've been together for like 10.5 years, I think Killian Dain said. The tweet that Killian Dain sent out, as you see right here with the two of them with their wedding bands, it is incredibly special, and I congratulate them very much. Next up on the agenda is Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is an amazing talent that WWE has underutilized for years. And according to sources, WWE did offer him a producing position backstage, to which he supposedly turned down. Now, today I was on his Twitter page and I was looking through everything that he had lately, and he has a lot of stuff pertaining to Los Angeles and kind of the movie scene. So I'm wondering if maybe he's not going to start going into more Hollywood type adventures, you know, because he has the looks for it. He has acting experience. It would make perfect sense for him to take that next step towards the Hollywood life, so to speak. That's all I have for WWE. Lastly, one thing that I want to update you guys on is last night I spoke a lot about AEW and their current position as far as talent, producers, the non-existence of writers outside of the wrestlers and Cody and the Young Bucks and Paige themselves. I know that they have teamed up with several different smaller promotions such as OWE out of China. If you guys have not gone and checked them out on YouTube, please go and do that. They are amazing talents. Cody Rhodes was not lying when he said these guys are like Circus du Soleil, because it's ridiculous the amount of talent that is over there. So I'm really excited to see that. They also teamed up with some other smaller promotions, the newest of which actually happened last night. Last night, the Elite showed up at Bar Wrestling, which is owned by Joey Ryan, out in Los Angeles. And I was really, really excited to see them show up there, because that tells me that they're going to be working with Bar Wrestling, as I kind of already suspected, since Joey Ryan was a big part of All In, actually, and he was also a big part of several episodes of Being the Elite. So they're teaming up together makes a lot of sense. Do also want to add in there that Adam Page and Joey Ryan did make amends last night. They are no longer dick feuding. That sounds so weird to say, but their dicks are friends. I don't know what you want me to tell you. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys tonight with the news and rumors. I will try my best to keep you up to date. As you all know, these news and rumors, they change on the drop of a dime. So I am trying very hard, but I do also have 2 children. So I will get them to you as soon as I possibly can. Until then, I hope you guys have a great night, day, whatever you're doing. Please also go and check out my friend Adam's webpage, DSOWrestling.com. Renegade Wrestling Review does have its own section on there. He was kind enough to include me in his webpage. You can go and check out different things that are on there pertaining to Renegade Wrestling. He also has a lot of amazing and talented writers that are working with him over there with regards to anything and everything wrestling, basically. They have premonitions that they're going to do. They have stories over there that they're telling. It's just a great website altogether. So that, again, that's DSOWrestling.com. Please go check it out. Please like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and please do not hesitate to share this video out. I would love to get new followers on Twitter. Twitter handle's GinaDaily02, by the way. And I would also love to get some new subscribers up in here. I just love to talk wrestling, as you guys know. So the more the merrier. Anyways, I've talked enough. Have a good night, guys. Bye.